Good afternoon. It is Thursday, October 16th, 4:45. We have a quorum of members present in the chamber, and I'm calling this Transit Commission meeting to order. Number 2 on our agenda is approval of minutes of August 21, 2025. They're in your packet. Any worries, or I'll take a motion to accept? Motion by Hope, second by Lukens. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That passes unanimously. Discussion and possible action on Title IV update.
Okay. It is actually listed wrong. It's Title VI.
The numbers are reversed.
So I just want to make sure that's clear. If you see in the packet, it is the Title VI plan. It was due by the FTA in April of 2025, and it was not prepared. Alls I did was go through the Title VI plan, change the dates and the numbers, and I had the city attorney look it over and make sure everything was good and accurate, and I just need permission to submit this updated plan to the FTA.
Any questions about the Title VI plan? None? Oh, go ahead.
It looks, thank you, Chair McElhaney. So it just looked like everything was pretty much the same then and from what I looked over, right from before.
Yeah, the MPO updated the statistics and stuff in there, and then just the dates of everything was all that was changed. There was no policy change.
And even the statistics look pretty much the same, right? Or
They just updated the years to the.
okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, if there's no further questions, we'll just, if we could get a motion to accept the Title VI plan?
I make a motion to accept the Title VI plan.
Thank you. Motion by Zorn, second by Hope. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes. Next is discussion and possible action on SRF contract extension technology upgrade.
Okay, so the technology upgrade, I know it's been talked about many times, but the contract expires at the end of the year. And in order for the SRF to put the RFP together to get this sent out, which we've already discussed in the past but not gotten done, we needed to extend the contract. There's no additional cost for the extension of the contract. They're going to continue to honor the contract dollars-wise, but they needed it to state more time. So this is really just an ask for this contract extension to be signed by the mayor so that we can go forward with the RFP to get the technology moving forward, because we only have to the end of 2026 to get it installed in our buses. So we need to move quickly because we fell behind with the way that it's going. So.
Yes, it was disappointing. It certainly isn't Ron's fault. It was disappointing that this kind of lagged for a year. We had talked about technology for years, and we were using, and when I heard that we didn't, I was really worried because we're using ARPA funds, and I want to make sure that we have that in. So Ron has really worked hard to make sure all those loose ends are tied up. And that we can get this. This is just the first step of getting the RFP out, and then getting that technology, which is so needed in our buses. So hopefully we're on the right track. Are there any further questions about this? Otherwise, we'll take a motion to submit that, to continue that contract and get that RFP out.
I make a motion to submit the contract for the technology upgrade
Perfect.
extension.
Second by Hope. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes unanimously. Next is discussion and possible action on feasibility study.
Okay, this is in the same vein as the technology. This was another project that's been talked about at the Transit Committee before, the feasibility study. The grant was set to expire. I was able to get in contact with WISDOT and get the grant extended. So we have the grant extension through the end of the year of 2026 so that we can redo the RFP. The RFP that went out before, which was approved, we sent it out. We accepted the bid, but the RFP was done incorrectly according to WISDOT. They did not accept it, so we have to redo it, and I've been working with Joe Tershi, who extended this, so that we can get that RFP sent out as well. So I just need to have permission to go forward with this feasibility study. I have the grant updated. I have WISDOT helping us and the MPO helping us send this out properly so it'll be done right this time so we can get it redone. We've already accepted it, won a bid, but we have to start the process over. I don't know what I need exactly as far as permission at this moment, but
I guess we can just give you permission. You may not need it because we're redoing it, but I think it's a good thing that we understand as commissioners and that we are expecting this to go forward and come to a completion.
yes.
So,
And my intention is as soon as this is available to go out, we're going to move forward, and it should happen in the spring. That would be the goal. Wendell just couldn't get it done by the end of the year, and then when I went to find out about it, that's when I found out the RFP was incorrect and WISDOT wasn't happy, so it was a start over.
Question, what is the feasibility study on? Is that the building or
Yep.
what?
Yes, the feasibility study is to determine whether or not our current facility could be upgraded for an expansion in the future or if we would need to relocate. I don't know that anything would happen with that anytime soon, but we have a grant that is 100% from WISDOT, no city money. So this would be the time to put the future in the hands of the people to see what is our options going forward since it's paid for through a grant that costs the city nothing.
So then that would, in that feasible study, that would look at electric buses if we ever got them, or hybrid, so the garage would be,
In that feasibility study, the original request, there was a request to look into making sure our electricity was upgraded to the point that we would be able to run electric buses at some point. But that would just be making a building accept them. Getting electric buses would be a whole nother story because if you remember right, we're going to have almost all new buses. Our buses last 12 years. So to get electric buses, we're probably 12 years away just because our bus lifespan is so far out. So.
But it's always good to look because when we spend that much money on a new facility or upgrading a facility, we want to look 20 years ahead to make sure that we have what we need instead of building something and then not. So this is and to have a zero co-share or co-pay with the city is a perfect opportunity we don't want to miss. Do you want a motion to accept and put this out, or?
I think we should, yeah. We have the grant extension, I guess permission to go forward with the feasibility study RFP would probably be good. And then we'll bring it back once we receive the bids back to accept the next bid.
Sure. Perfect. Go ahead.
I'll make a motion, and can I just add a comment too? Just that also, by the time anything would happen, even though the buses, even though this would be 12 years out, it would be a few years probably before there'd be any, building anyway if there was. So, yeah, but I'll make a motion to move forward with that.
I'll second it.
Okay, with a motion on the table, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes. So we're on to director updates.
And I just put this on here to just kind of update some of the stuff that we've already talked about. The new vehicles for our supervisors have been purchased and are being used, and it is so much nicer to drive those vehicles than to drive those rusty old vans. So thank you for passing that. The new Silverado utility truck for our guys that go around and clean the shelters and stuff is so much. They have that now. The asbestos has been removed from our facility. All the new flooring's been installed. We painted the entire office area, so if you stop down there to see it, you would be. It's like a whole new facility. And next week on the 21st, they start the drain project. So because I have to have this done by the end of the year, so the money doesn't expire. So we're right on task. They're going to start on the 21st because school's out and we don't need as many buses going in and out of the garage. And everything is looking great down at Metro Ride.
That sounds good. Good job. I mean, I'm happy things are getting tightened up and we're getting our RFPs back out like they should.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
It's not on the agenda, but don't we usually have, where people in the audience, if they have comments, like public comments at the beginning of the meeting?
We can certainly place that on the next agenda. It's fine. I can ask if public comment. I don't have a problem. Somebody can come to the front.
I'm just, when is the mayor going to appoint someone to fill Gary Gisman's place on the commission?
I'm not sure. Mayor, do you have an answer?
Well, from the list of those who've stepped up to volunteer for it, it's short, but in part, we were also waiting to see if we would fill that position. And once that happens, we'll have a better idea of what our skill sets are and interest levels. But we won't keep it open indefinitely. And as soon as practical, we'll get somebody, hopefully before your next meeting.
Perfect. Thank you. Any other questions or concerns? Okay. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Okay. Second by Hope. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you.